Good Dog Motovlog.
Sometimes people ask, how'd you get this dog? Where'd you find this dog? Was he a rescue? You know, where'd you get him? It's kind of a fun story. And the odd thing is on the day that I found him, literally the very first time I saw this dog, I took some pictures, I took some video. So I have the actual first moments that I found Chalupa, and I can show them to you right here. I was living in Glen Ellen, and there was a place that had a parking lot right across the street from me. And one day I look out over this parking lot, and there's this little tiny creature. I didn't even know what it was. I thought he might have been a baby fox or something, because he was even smaller than he is now. I think he's about 12 pounds now. I think he was about 8 when I found him. And I didn't know what it was. So I thought, well, I got to take a picture and see what this thing is, so at least I can zoom in on it. So that's what I did. And here's that picture. So then, you know, I was going on a bike ride that day, bicycle ride actually. And, you know, I get my bike. And when I go across that parking lot to get to the bike trail, turns out he's still there. Just kind of odd. So I said, okay, maybe I'll try to pick him up, find his owner, because he was all by himself in this great big parking lot. Anyway, he wouldn't quite come to me. He was very wary. And, you know, he seemed friendly, but I couldn't get him close enough to where I could pick him up or grab him, put a leash on him. Anyway, after trying for a little while, I just thought, well, I'm going to go off on my bicycle ride and see what happens with this guy. Turns out he starts following me. So Chalupa's following me, and I've got some video and some pictures from that too. So check this out. This is actually the first, like within the first half hour that I found this dog. So I go off on the bike trail for a while, and ends up following me back home. But I still have the problem of, how do I catch him? How do I grab him? He wouldn't let me pick him up. No, you wouldn't. So he wouldn't let me do that. So by this time it was getting dark, because it was originally in the sort of late afternoon. And I thought, well, you know, if it's dark outside and this guy's all by himself, he's going to be a coyote snack, because there are a lot of coyotes along that bike trail. Hello, lawnmower guy. So I had to entice him in. So I tried food, I tried, you know, snacks, I tried water. He wasn't having it. And he was still hanging out by my front porch. So I thought, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the lights off outside so everything's just dark, and I'm going to leave the inside light on and just leave my front door open and see what happens. If he's curious, or if he feels he might be safer, I guess maybe he'll walk in the front door. And that's exactly what he did. He just walked in the front door. And I'm sitting on the couch and I took this picture. Literally the first time that this dog walked into my door. Cool moment. So started playing with him, getting to know him. And of course I went to the local vet, checked for a microchip, no microchip. Any kind of collar, no collar. So I don't know if somebody just dumped him or what. He's got no microchip, he's got no collar. But I found him literally outside my front door, you know, across the street. So I thought, well, if I keep him, I don't want somebody to come back and claim him months later or something, and by then I'm attached, and, you know, it'd be a big mess. So it's really important that I find his owner. So I tried all means possible. I called every vet, every shelter, every animal control, you know, in neighboring towns. I put signs up everywhere, online pages for finding lost dogs. Lost Dogs Illinois and some other ones. Nothing, not a thing. You know, at the time we were just calling him Coyote Snack, and my brother started calling him Chalupa. And he thought, okay, you know, I don't want to get too attached to Chalupa just yet, because I don't know if I have to give him up. And the name stuck. That's how I ended up finding the Chalupa. At the time I didn't have a motorcycle, but a little later I got one, a Kawasaki, and then I got this Honda. But I figured, well, let's put him on the motorcycle, see if the sound scares him or anything. Not at all. Like, nothing scares this dog. He's really awesome. And that's how we ended up with the Moto Dog, Chalupa, the good dog of the Good Dog Motovlog. And he's been awesome ever since. That was 5 years ago. The vets estimated he was about 2 when I found him. So, guessing he's about 7 right now. And hopefully we'll have him for a long time to come. There you go. Okay.